Hey guys, before we get into the show, I just wanted to remind you to leave us a voicemail, 785-251-8558. Leave us a voicemail. Send us a suggestion for the Wheel of Doom, for a topic you want us to cover. If we got something wrong, just leave us a voicemail, 785-251-8558. Also, send us an email, citybumpkinsofficial@gmail.com. Same stuff. If there's something that you're afraid to say via voicemail, send us an email instead. And if you send us an email, you're going to get a free City Bumpkins Podcast official sticker. Okay? So send us an email, citybumpkinsofficial@gmail.com. Also, follow us on social media, Instagram @City Bumpkins Podcast, Facebook @City Bumpkins Pod, TikTok @City Bumpkins Podcast, and go to our website, citybumpkinsofficial.com. All right. So on the website, do not put www. For whatever fucking reason, that it just doesn't work, okay? So go into your browser and just type in citybumpkinsofficial.com, and it'll take you right there. There's where you're going to find all of our show notes. You can sign up for a monthly newsletter. You can see some behind-the-scenes stuff. It's going to be a good time, as well as our TikTok. That's going to be a lot of fun, too. John and I have come up with a lot of videos, so get on our TikTok. Follow us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram for those spicy memes. Also, every month, we're going to look at all the comments, all the stuff that you share to us or send to us in our DMs. And whoever sends us the funniest or the wittiest meme or comments, or just if you impress us the most, we're going to send you a free sticker, okay? So get on our social medias, help us beat the fucking algorithm, and get us to the top, okay? All right, guys, let's get into the show.
Where the hell am I? And what is this music? Ah, here we go.
Now, what in the hell is that?
Hey, big fella. You want to hit from this joint?
You ain't from around here, are you, boy? Take your hippity-hoppity music and scram!
Oh.
Welcome to the City Bumpkins Podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the episode of the City Bumpkins Podcast. Of course, I'm joined by John. John, how are you?
Yeehaw, motherfucker. I'm doing great. How are you? Happy America.
Yeah, Happy America Day. Yeah, so you guys listening right now, it's not the 4th of July. Yeah, it's not the 4th of July for you, but it is for us because we're trying to get out ahead of this, and stay like 4 or 5 episodes ahead. So it's the 4th of July for us. And dude, what are you doing today? Are you going to go blow some shit up? You going to be a terrorist?
I don't know, man. In California, if you try to light off a firework and you get caught, then that's like 18 months in like rape prison. Like not just regular jail. Like,
dude, I've got a 5-gallon bucket full of sparklers for my sparkler bomb outside.
What's a sparkler bomb?
You've never made a sparkler bomb?
No.
Okay, so
What?
you get.
I've only ever held one sparkler at a time.
So you get the metal sparklers. They're only like 8-10 inches long, and you get as many of those as you can buy, and then you take either duct tape or like packing tape, the stuff that's like super strong. They call it like 100 mile an hour tape, I think.
Okay.
And then you just wrap the fuck out of that sparkler, all those sparklers to make them really tight, and then you leave one extended through the top like a fuse. And then after you've wrapped the absolute fuck out of it, you light it, and then that will set off all of them at the same time, and it blows up.
That's fucking awesome. How many do you have you already crafted this, or you got to go make it later?
No, I've already crafted it. It's it's literally the circumference of a 5-gallon bucket.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bury this one to set it off, but it's gonna be fun.
You have to film that, dude. I want to see that shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm a veteran and I'm from the country, so we do 4th of July very differently than a lot of other people.
Yeah, yeah. Do you?
Did you ever have firework battles growing up, like where you go buy Roman candles and like artillery shells and go have like a war with your buddies?
Oh, yeah, we've done that before where, with Roman candles, where we would do it like in this abandoned school parking lot at like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And I remember one time we had a buddy It was okay. So it was me and two of my friends. The three of us are having a Mexican standoff with Roman candles. We're standing in a triangle. Everybody has two each, and we're doing like the perfect.
How the fuck do you light them? Yeah.
So what we did was we were like, all right, guys, this is what we'll do. When I say 3, you can light them however you want, because it was just kind of like you had to hold one in your arm, light one, and then fucking light the other real quick. But I was like, so what we'll do is we'll count to 3, and then we'll go. We'll all start letting them go. And then me and my buddy kind of like, telepathically winked at each other.
Yeah. Okay. Like you didn't physically wink at each other. You just kind of both knew we're going to fuck our other guy.
Yeah. So the first guy, I say go. The first guy pops both of his Roman candles, starts firing at us. And as he's firing at us, he realizes that neither of us have started ours yet. So we took the time to dodge like the first half of his candles, and then we lit ours and just gunned them down.
That is a fucking dick move, dude. So we would just drive out to a random field or a field that we knew who owned the property, and it was Roman candles, artillery shells, Saturn missile batteries, cracklers, and what else? Or and a few rockets. And then there'd be usually about 10, 12 of us. So, we'd try and have even teams. And then we'd all start in the middle, and we'd have all of our fireworks back behind us. And then say go, and then it was just fucking on, dude. We would try and find spots where you have a sort of a trench or a bunker, to hide in. And it's just grabbing artillery shells, lighting them, and throwing them as far as you can and trying to get it at their feet. There was this one time, dude, I don't know how I didn't lose a hand, a finger, an eye, or something, because they had charged us. They had one of those giant cakes of Saturn missile batteries. So they're 100 or something like that. One guy was holding one of those. 2 had Roman candles, and then there was another guy running with them that just had a shitload of artillery shells on him. So we're getting pinned down, and then this fucking artillery shell rolls right next to me. And so it's straight out of a movie. I just grab it and throw it back, and it explodes one of the kids' fucking chests. And then we were done.
Man.
Yeah.
Dude, how much damage does that do?
It doesn't really do a lot,
Yeah,
because,
but if it hits you in the chest, does it burn your shirt or what?
Roman candles will. If they hit and stick to you, yeah, they fucking suck. But Saturn missiles, they'll just fucking hit on you and explode a little bit. But it's not bad. It's kind of like if someone threw one of those snappers at you really hard and it broke on your skin.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that. And
I've never seen one of those.
Rockets are what you got to be careful, because if magically they fly a straight line at you, those fucking hurt a lot.
I've never been hit by a bottle rocket, but I've been pretty fucking close to hit by a bottle rocket.
Yeah.
I've also got videos on my phone, of my buddy who was hammered. We call him the Wildwood Warrior. And because whenever he gets drunk, he just does superhuman retard shit and always ends up usually hurting himself. But then he'll just drink more. So
that's fair.
Yeah, he earned his title. And I've got a video of him shooting bottle rockets out of his fucking ear.
Oh my God.
He was hammered, drinking a beer on the video, drinks his beer, and then lights the bottle rocket off his own fucking ear while he's wearing a hat and just shoots it off his head.
Jesus Christ, dude! Every year, that's why I really enjoy the 4th of July, not because it's America's birthday and
but for the natural selection of it,
and all that stuff. Yeah, it's for all the videos I see, because inevitably there's somebody that takes one of those rockets that's on a stick, and they'll put it in their ass crack or something and light it, and then their ass gets 3rd-degree burns, and it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I've seen the Wildwood Warrior before light off a mortar, and have it go with inches of his face as it's leaving. And I've seen some people fuck up with some fireworks, but I've never seen somebody actually get hurt. Yeah. Although I've heard one story. And maybe it's true. I can't imagine it would be a lie, because it's why would he? But my godfather told me when I was younger that he had an M1000, an old school M1000,
Jesus
a quarter
Christ,
stick of dynamite. So he decided to go into his backyard and put it under a fucking tin coffee can to see what kind of damage it would do.
Oh, and okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
and he like this like it blew up and like a fragment of the can ended up like slicing his friend's like cheek, like Joker style. Like it basically
like deep or like or
deep
what?
caught him in the side of the fucking face and just ripped up to the back of his neck, like took a little bit of his ear, everything, like fucking
Jesus Christ, dude! Like we do that shit out here, but we stand the fuck back. You know what I mean? Have you seen that video of they put a shitload of tannerite in a refrigerator and shot it, and the entire front half of the refrigerator comes flying at this dude and misses him by a few inches?
Yeah,
it's
fucking awesome.
Good.
I haven't seen that, but I want to see that.
Yeah, dude. When you come out here, I'll order like I'll probably do like 150 pounds of tannerite.
Yeah,
we might come out here, and then
we might have to do like a special 4th of July episode like next year where I come out for 4th of July.
Oh yeah,
because I'll tell you what, if we did topical debate and the subject was 4th of July, you guys would fucking win.
Oh yeah, we do it big. But I was telling you before the show started, us out in the country, our dicks actually got hard for California last year because I remember the city of Los Angeles, or maybe the governor was like, no fireworks this year because of COVID, and everyone in California was like, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, dude. If you
and put on a giant fireworks display.
Yeah, if you Google or YouTube like San Francisco, Oakland, like where I live during 4th of July last year, it was fucking awesome. It was like everybody got a mortar with their stimulus check.
Yeah,
it was so many fucking fireworks.
Yeah, I remember seeing like the like the helicopter footage. Yeah, because the news agencies were like, Californians, disobey the government, and it's like, go fuck yourself. It's the 4th of July. Do you not know what the 4th of July is?
Yeah,
it's when we told King George to go fucking suck our dicks.
It's the most freedom day there is in the entire world in any fucking nation or fucking anything.
Yeah, there's nothing more patriotic than telling the government to go fuck themselves and do what you want on the 4th of July.
Yeah,
I would dare say
more patriotic than escaping religious prosecution to enact religious prosecution.
Yeah, exactly.
Just with your own God.
I would dare say that a 1/6 type event is would not be out of the out of the realm of possibilities on July 4th. Not that I condone it or anything, but like if you just thinking about the whole the sentiment behind the 4th of July, it's like fuck the government, because you know what we should do. Yeah. We should all get on boats and go over to the United Kingdom and fucking and wage a new war on the 4th of July, just to reinforce that we're free from them.
Just with Roman candles, we give everybody a Roman candle, and then we board them like D-Day, and people are running in the streets firing Roman candles at British people.
Yeah. Come back here, you fucking bitch! And they're like, oh, I can't really do a fucking British accent.
A soccer ball just on fire rolling down the street, nobody around.
Yeah. Just going and throwing fucking artillery shells in the people's fucking tea, their morning tea.
I think if you're a real American on 4th of July, you should just like open up Snapchat, open up the world thing, and then scroll over to Britain. Because if you zoom in on a country, you could see people's like stories that post the stories. So if you're American, you scroll over to Britain, zoom in, pick a random British person's story, and reply USA and put some flags.
No, you know what? You know what'd be even better is, I know you can't really do this on Snapchat, but if you could choose a different area and like just add to their story, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like everyone in America just either take a picture of their ass or their balls, or just like a gun pointing at the camera, and just swarm England. You know what I mean?
They do those group stories where you can like send it to a very specific catalog thing. Oh, so that'd be cool. It'd just be like the fuck Britain one, and then it's just everyone's ass. Just
yeah, dude. All right, that's where. All right, guys. This is what we're doing next year, July 4th, 2022. We're the City Bumpkins podcast. We're gonna sponsor this. We're gonna pour like $1 million into advertising this.
Fuck
We're gonna get everyone to take a picture of their ass with like an American flag or USA or like fuck the UK on their ass, and then we need everyone to take a picture, and then we're just gonna swarm England. Like shut down the servers and their Snapchat servers in England. because there's so many ass pics coming in. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. And then fucking everybody does that, gets a sticker. And you know what we say about the stickers.
Everyone gets a sticker. Yeah. Yeah, that's our go-to. Hey, get arrested for us and get a sticker. Get a sticker and then get arrested. Yeah. Help us start World War III and you get a fucking sticker.
Everybody
hey, can I get something else for my efforts? No, it's a sticker or nothing.
You didn't take a British scalp with you?
Yeah.
Really? All right. Well, then you get a sticker. You don't ask for other things. You were there.
Yeah.
You could scalp someone.
Yeah, we'll give you a different size sticker. How about that? Like the one who does the best job gets a poster of the sticker.
Yeah. What do you think?
There's so much fucking just white space on it.
That kind of makes me think. What do you think, like, Native American people were doing with those scalps? Do you think they were just like putting them in a bag or something? Like,
yeah, no, they would keep it on them.
I would like slap it to the wall while it's still wet. And see if it,
kind of like how you walk into some people's houses and they've got stuffed heads of the animals they killed. Instead, it's just like a bunch of scalps.
Scalp rack, just it's pasted to the wall.
Dude, the smell would be horrendous.
Oh yeah, shit. It definitely fucking would be.
Yeah,
well, shit, man. We got a lot of segments to get into.
We do. So happy 4th of July late to all you fucking ungrateful bastards. But it's the 4th of July right now when we're recording this. So
hell yeah, America, USA. It's 4th of July every day to us. Fuck you.
4th of July 2022, City Bumpkins starts World War III with Britain.
Yeah, we ride on Britain. 2022.
We ride. Yeah. All right, well, let's get into our first segment. It's going to be a crazy story. Did it happen in the city or country? All right, so I'm going to read you the title of this article.
Okay.
Actually, no, this is the one where I just give you the synopsis. All right, so basically, there's this dude recording a news segment, and another guy walks into a shot, and the guy screams, "I'll fucking bang you out," after the dude walked into a shot. Did it happen in the country or the city?
I'll fucking bang you out?
Yes.
That's in the city. That kind of slang, dude, that's in the fucking city, bro. I'm gonna hit back shots on you, motherfucker. Bang you out. I've said I was gonna bang someone out before. That sounds city as fuck.
Yeah. So it's an ITV reporter, so it's over in the UK, which I did not even plan this from. I did not.
Oh, oops.
So over in the UK, this ITV reporter, I was recording a segment, and some guy walked in there, and he lost his temper and shouted, "I'll fucking bang you out," which I guess means I'll fucking kick your ass. I don't know.
Yeah, once you put it in a different country, bang you out seems like a whole different thing, bro. Like, to me, bang you out, I thought about like making love.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, what the fuck are back shots? I keep seeing this shit on TikTok, but I don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Isn't back shots hitting it from the back, dude? Like when you're hitting it doggy style? Like
that's what I fucking figured, but I'm like, back shots to me is like, yeah, you're fucking their doggy style and then you just come on her back, but they were using it in a context that didn't quite match that. And I was like, am I just fucking retarded or what is that?
Okay, so let's check what the Youth says on Urban Dictionary.
The Ute.
To perform a back shot, you got to screw somebody from behind, bare back. Either hole will do. Now, when you pull out, instead of blowing it internal like and jizz on her back, that's a back shot.
Yeah, so I was right. These fucking...
So back shots coming on their butt when you're hitting it from the back.
Yeah, these fucking Zoomers are just retarded.
Yeah.
They get their whole...
thing?
Do what?
What's a Zoomer?
That's the generation after millennials.
Okay, we finally labeled them, those little bastards. They needed a name. Everybody thinks it's millennials, and it's these little fucks.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because we're like at the tail end of the fucking millennial generation.
Yeah.
So the Zoomers were like born in like 98 or some shit like that, I think.
About to say, yeah, we were like literally like right at the end of that shit. I think it ended at like 94, 95 or something.
Yeah.
Millennials.
Yeah. So
yeah, fuck them. Fuck all of them, those little bastards.
Yeah, fuck all the little bastards. And if you're a Zoomer, go fuck yourself, but stay subscribed.
Yeah, and if you're from the UK, next year we ride. You could bang us out all you want, you fucking weird ass fish and chip motherfuckers. Call it French fries. It's not chips.
Yeah, dude.
Chips are little things that made out of potatoes. They're usually like fried or some sort. They're not French fries.
They're not fucking French fries. And
all
a
right?
Coke.
We don't like the French either. Just name it what it is.
Dude, they call them they call soda over there or pop or wherever you're at in the United States. They call everything Coke.
They call everything Coke?
Yes. So
what about meth?
When you go to when you go to a restaurant, you'll say I want a Coke, and they'll say, okay, what do you like? I'll have a Pepsi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll say, all right, I'll have a Coke. A Pepsi, please. And then if you say Coke, you go, I want a Coke.
Okay.
That's
Why
how,
not?
yeah. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand it.
I think calling things pop makes more sense than calling everything the fucking wrong.
Yeah,
Coke is a brand.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
Cola
that'd be like
is
saying you walk into fucking Golden Corral and you're like, yeah, I'll take a Mountain Dew Sierra Mist, please.
yeah, dude,
yeah.
Like cola is the flavor. It's Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola. Coke is a brand. That's like, this is why we won. They can't get their shit together.
Yeah, dude. So I've told this story on BB Cast, but so when I was in the military, I did a little tour at a training center, and we'd have people from all over the world come in, and we had this cook unit from Ireland. From Ireland, come in, and they were downstairs cooking, and I went downstairs to get a trash bag, and I walked in and I said, "Hey, do you guys have any extra trash bags?" And everyone in the kitchen stopped what they were doing and looked at me, and I was like, "Do you guys have trash bags down here?" And another guy, like they all kind of looked at each other, and the dude was like, "What? What you say, mate?" You know, and I was like, "Do you have a trash bag?" And I was like, like it goes in the trash can. I'm like, "Oh, a bin liner." I'm like, "A fucking bin liner?
No,
Bitch,
we killed him years ago.
You're in goddamn America. Call it a fucking trash bag."
Bin liner got killed by SEAL Team 6, motherfucker. I'm looking for a trash bag.
That's good. Yeah, no, but it's funny because it's just a language barrier. It's the same language, but it's just, a language barrier.
Yeah, I always thought that shit's... I mean, we have that in the U.S. too sometimes where... Like
if I talk to somebody from the inner city, I'm fucking lost on all that lingo, bro. I'm fucking, gone.
Do you guys get those like mushmouth hillbillies out there that just seem to be fucking stringing words together as they fall out of their stupid face?
That's more like West Virginia or something like that. It's not really Kansas. Yeah.
Like if you remember that movie Joe Dirt? And
I remember the movie Joe Dirt?
Yeah.
I'm from I'm from the fucking Midwest.
I'm going to make it. You like to see homos naked? No. I'm going to make it.
Yeah, that's like Louisiana. That's like Louisiana, West Virginia type people. You know
okay.
You're gonna run into that shit.
So, what do the inner city people sound like where you're from then?
No, I'm saying if I were to go to like Baltimore or like where you live and hear like street lingo, I'd be completely fucking lost. I'd have no fucking clue.
I could see that. Yeah. Like I'm sure there's plenty of words that like I probably use on the daily that sometimes you'd be like, what the fuck are you even saying? Yeah, and then there's some words that are unnecessary. Like the word finna.
Yeah,
finna, like
yeah. Well, I know what that is. Yeah, I'm fixing to.
Yeah, but it's like most people when they use this sentence they'll be like, I'm finna go to the store. So if you were to translate, I'm going to go to the store, it does not necessarily.
Yeah, it's not necessary. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the store, you need anything? Hey, I'm finna head up to the store. You want something?
Yeah. And then sometimes people will say the slang and then they'll explain it just like right after the word in the same sentence. Like they're so used to trying to explain what they're saying to everybody because nobody knows what the fuck they're saying.
So then at that point, you should just fucking change your fucking vocabulary.
Yeah. No, I think it's just you're just allowed to make up words out here as long as it's got like a really cool beat behind it. And people
so you
will
got
just
motherfuckers out
you.
here singing.
I used to wonder because like when we were in high school, we're the same age. People out here, like the thuggest people out here, would be wearing like a small purple Dora the Explorer backpack, and like they'd have like a SpongeBob fleece blanket. And it also has like a
this shit's fucking dope, homie.
Yeah, like I used to wonder if like this was like a thing, like it was an implant from the government to try to trick people into looking stupid. Like, if I give this rapper like $10 million, will you make up a list of words and get people to say them? And then E40 was born.
No, the CIA didn't complete their mission destroying the black community with crack in the 70s. So they're like, what can we do now? Oh, I got it. Fucking SpongeBob and Dora the Explorer backpacks.
Let me reach ahead into the future and then pull it right back. In today's hip hop versus hip hop, one of the words is shaboomalaboopy.
Bro, somebody who the fuck is just like steps into the booth trying to be hard as fuck and then just drops that and everyone's like, yeah, dude, that shit hits. That shit's a banger.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and that's the thing is because when they come out of the booth, like everybody's like, yeah, I went fucking hard, bro. Like that was perfect.
And then you hear like shapoopy? Like what?
Shapoopy, the girl that's hard to get. Like, is that what you did?
Is this motherfucker quoting Family Guy?
I mean, I think if you just have, like, I always wondered if somebody was just like fucking with people and like they're, because like you've seen that movie Rat Race with John, it had Mr. Bean in it, John Leguizamo.
Yes.
And it's like ran by billionaires that are just betting on random shit.
Yeah.
Like I just wonder if there's like a circle, like a Freemason circle, fucking Eyes Wide Shut party somewhere that's just like making up words and being like, send this to the rappers and get the community talking. Let's see if we can get them to do it. And then everybody bets on whether or not it becomes a trend as a word. And then it just keeps going. Let's see if we can get them to wear SpongeBob backpacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see if I can get one to spray paint the handle of his stolen gun pink.
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and get into Smoking Truce.
All right. You want to go first? Should we go back and forth?
Yeah. Let's go back and forth. All right. So you're at the doctor's office, and the doctor tells you that your yet to be born child has severe autism. I mean, like, probably not going to live past 30 and require extensive care their entire life.
Yeah.
Do you get an abortion or no?
Hands down. Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Gavel on the table. I'm not fucking pro-life or pro-choice, but like, all right. So, I mean, for me personally, since my roommate is autistic, but he's kind of high functioning.
Yeah.
Even the high functioning is such like, I don't want to say a burden, but a challenge.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I don't know that I would be up for that challenge. And if we're talking like when we're talking on the severe low functioning end of the spectrum,
yeah, like we're talking like Stephen Hawking's right out of the womb.
Oh yeah. If we're talking about like I've seen some of these motherfuckers. I don't know, man, because like even the high functioning autistic, the ones that can like hold down a job, are usually severely depressed.
Yeah,
because
that's fair.
There's like this disconnect and they're almost like everybody else, but they're not. And they've been labeled that they're not. And no matter how well they function, they're not. And they know that. So like, I don't know that I'd want to do that to the kid.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Like, so on all sides, get rid of that motherfucker. The world's overpopulated. I'm sorry.
That's fair. All right, let's move on.
I'm not trying to get an adult crib and a fucking laser grid. Like, make sure it doesn't try to tear my fucking face off while I'm sleeping because I didn't get Cheerios or something. Like, fuck that.
All right, let's go. Yeah, go for your first one.
All right. It's 2065. You are an astronaut who's on a routine space mission and you run out of fuel. Yeah, I got a little weird with this one. The only thing on the ship with enough carbon to fuel your next stop is your human co-pilot. Both of you know this is the only solution other than slowly drifting off and hoping to be found. Do you kill your co-pilot to survive?
Who's my co-pilot?
I would say because of these missions. Well, okay, if it's routine space travel, so probably just some dickhead. I don't think it's going to be that crazy.
Oh, yeah, he's fucking dying. I'm shoving him right into that fucking blast furnace or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
All right, that dude's getting vaporized.
Now, let's say, on the other side of it, let's say he's close. Like, how long?
Close friend?
If you and all right, let's put it with Quint because he's like the only friend that we both that I know that you have on the regular.
Yeah. You saying only have one friend?
That I know of.
That's so lonely.
But like, okay, so let's say it's you and Quint. Now, you can just drift off. Like, there's a chance that somebody's going to find you. It's routine space flight, so there is other ships out there, but space is big. Mm-hmm. So there's a chance you float off and you're never found. There's a chance you float off and you are, quickly, slowly. And you both know the only way to get this fuel is one of you's going in that furnace.
So I'm putting his head in first and then fucking the shit out of him until I've expended all my load.
I like that.
Shoving the rest of him in there. And then
like that.
And then I'm driving to safety.
I like to start with like a foot or something, and then like just cut off a piece of them, but fuck
just
them.
head so they got the ass.
I'm slowly moving parts, just getting enough fuel like at a time.
Yeah, I'm saving the lower half until I can't. And then I'll do all the way up to like basically his belly button. And then I'll like turn it around and just do the feet and the legs and stuff so the ass still stays there.
I mean, there's no point in you both dying,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's going to serve a purpose well after he's dead and gone.
How long do you think it would take you to get there, though?
What do you mean? What, to that point?
To the point where you're like, look, man, like one of us has got to go and it's not going to be me.
Yeah, dude, we'll still, I would go through everything. I'd turn on my, my beacon, my emergency beacon, and all that shit. And if it's looking like, we're at the outer boundaries of if someone doesn't get us, I still, like if one of us dies, we still have enough carbon to get somewhere. When we start approaching that line where there's basically the point of no return, unless someone comes and gets us, then that's when I'm doing it.
Yeah, I feel that. But then you also have to sleep every night knowing that Quint is also considering about whether or not he's going to throw you in that furnace.
I'm bigger than Quinn is.
That's true. You're probably much stronger too.
Yeah. So like, there's a joke there, but I'm not going to make it. But I'll just say that like I'm stronger, so I'm going to do what I want.
It's survival of the fittest. We're going all the way back, motherfuckers.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So here's my next one. I kind of went a little like I didn't realize it until like you started responding to the autism one, but it's kind of darker. But all right. So you're hanging over a cliff. And in one hand, you have your mom, and in your other hand, you have your wife, and you can only save one. Who do you choose? Like, they're hanging over the edge, and you're holding on to both of them. You got to let one go.
Probably the wife.
Really?
Yeah. Because here's the thing.
Your mom's old, and she had a good life,
Yeah, but I'm young, and my dick can also still have a good life.
Ooh, that's fair. I didn't think about that.
I think.
All right, your wife, Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, I'd drop Scarlett Jo. Fuck her. That's fine. We're not going to lose anything. Oh, no.
Really?
Black Widow. Some filler Marvel movie we're not going to get to watch.
I didn't even talk about that, but you could just be pumping. Like, imagine the amount
pumping, dumping ScarJo because you saved her?
Dude, imagine the sex after you save ScarJo. You know what I mean?
That's true. God damn, dude. She would
like that. She would like let you do whatever. Like, yeah,
that's anal on the first date.
Yeah, that's spit butter into my ass. That's that level.
Up, yeah.
Like she'll eat your ass out for a good hour after a workout, no shower in 5 days.
She'll let you film it with 2 cameras or less. No more than 2.
No more than 2. You get a GoPro and then a stationary one.
Yeah.
What do you record? Do you record the undercarriage shot and then like her face, or how do you do that?
I think I go like a POV, and then another one on the tripod, and I'm working to the tripod. You know what I'm saying?
Like, so her face is going towards the tripod?
Yeah, I'm lining up all the shots. I'm thinking back shots while her face is facing the camera, get that titty shot. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like maybe missionary, but like from the kind of like the side. So you can see everything that's going on with her. You don't need all my like Hank Hill ass or nothing like that.
No, I'm going straight undercarriage shot where you see my dick, balls, asshole, and then her vagina and asshole too.
That's a good time.
Yeah, I'm doing that, and then I'm doing the.
Looks like you're pollinating a flower.
Yeah, and then I'm doing the. Not the POV, but it's handheld. It's not like on my head. So like I'm invasively like on her shit. She's on top, and then I've got the fucking camera like between my gut and her, and just like going straight down.
Fucking head with it.
Yeah, yeah. And then I rotate it to get her face, and it like just hits her right in the fucking throat. She's like, I'm like, that feels good. Keep doing that.
Every time she tries to come up from air, she hits her head on the camera, and then you yell at her a little bit. Come on, bitch! You know the camera's right there. I told you to squeeze. I told you to pinch my thigh before you come for air.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking break my lens, you bitch. Yeah, and then the next one is I'm definitely like she's on the ground, I'm standing up, and she's like leaning against the bed, and I've just got like absolutely destroying her throat, and so I got the behind the scenes shot, you know. And then
she's on the ground, you said? Like on her knees?
She's like sitting down,
okay.
But her like back is up against the bed. You know, I'm standing up and like pinning her torso to the bed. And
that's
just
a good
like
time.
Yeah, you know. So I'm getting the back shot, and then I'm getting a side shot too on that.
That's Saturday morning sex. That's what that is. That's beautiful.
No, that's Sunday morning because it's the Lord's Day.
The Lord. Yeah. On Saturday,
dude,
she lays down with the head off the edge of the bed.
Yeah, dude. We're gonna get a fucking cease and desist letter from fucking Scarlett Johansson's fucking.
We need the clout. It's fine. Let her come for us. We'll take the episode down.
Yeah, dude. Just like make it a point to just every episode talk about fucking Scarlett Johansson
until she hears it.
Yeah, until they force us to stop. We're like, fuck, just like straight out of Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. You know, just keep doing it.
We're going to get a cease and desist letter from Marvel with a fucking Avenger stamp at the bottom.
Yeah. And then we're going to make national news because it's like two random jackasses are being sued by Scarlett Johansson because they talked about fucking her too much. And then we're going to have like millions of downloads.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, dude, I do the same goddamn thing. These guys are a little graphic, but fuck.
We're almost at the level we could just get pulled from YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking beautiful. All right, next one. If Quint, your wife, and everyone in your immediate family joined Scientology and you either had to join them or never speak to any of them again, would you join up or walk away? Forever.
Oh, I'm walking away because they're definitely going to be fucking my wife. Let's go like straight up Ruby Ridge. Or not Ruby Ridge. Oh, what's that shit there in Texas? Fuck.
Waco?
It's definitely like a Waco situation where like that cult leader was fucking all the wives. You know what I mean?
I don't know
you
who
just
runs,
have to be okay with that.
I don't know who runs Scientology currently. Also, I would definitely walk away as well. How much do you know about Scientology?
Quite a bit. I've watched several documentaries and like read articles and shit about it.
Okay, so then you know, like when you sign up, you sign your soul for 1 billion years, and if you have people in your family that aren't in the Scientology, you're not allowed to speak with them. And if you try to leave, they try to
it's literally a pyramid scheme too, because you make money off of selling products to other people for Scientology.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to, I wanted to know how much you knew about it before we got off that one. Because Scientology's fucking wild, dude. Like,
it is fucking wild. They're going to come after us for just talking about them.
I know, we just got doxxed by Tom Cruise.
Yeah, that's fine. Come to my house. I'm going to stack bodies.
Hell yeah. Come to mine. I'm terrified. I don't know. We don't have guns. I guess I'll throw something at you.
I'll throw a retard at you.
Yeah. I'll send bubbles at you. Go bite him.
Were you privy to all that stuff about Raid Area 51? They can't stop us all. That event.
I remember all that. Yeah. I was hoping to see a bunch of fucking idiots get gunned down.
Do you remember all the memes that came out for like the battle plan, where they had like the Kyles and the Karens and stuff? Like, we should redo that, but just like, you know, like the retard brigade. You know, that's our front center attack position. You know what I mean? Because they've got that retard strength, and they're gonna absolutely tear anything they come across apart. They're gonna find a tank, and the tanks, and they're not gonna have any wherewithal to like, you know, not try and die. They're just like, I'm gonna fuck up that tank. And then they're gonna swarm the tank and absolutely rip it apart, and everyone's gonna be on the inside like, what the fuck is happening?
What if we had a section of the military that was just them? We just drop a bunch of zombies into countries with like fucking butter knives and door backpacks, and they just go run around causing havoc. Like, not even necessarily that they're gonna go in and kill everybody, but just dropping them in on other countries, like it's a play date.
Yeah, dude, this is our beginning plans to invade England.
Yeah, a bunch of suicide bombs.
Yeah, we'll put them in a parachute. Give them a bug juice. And then a butter knife, and then just let them run around London.
Yeah, this is what we do. We put a big bowl, anybody that can hold about a gallon of water, and anybody who fills it with drool in less than 24 hours gets the bomb vest. We drop you in Liverpool.
Yeah. Yeah. No, we drop him on Buckingham Palace. That's where we drop him first. Get the Queen.
Yeah, half of them are going to fucking detonate in the air on the way down and fucking idiots. Pull another string too early and shit.
Yeah, we'll put her on a hot air balloon to get her out of there. It's come full circle.
We're back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
here's my
one.
last one. And I think this one's really fucking interesting. All right, so you're out for a jog, and an 11-year-old child is coming towards you from the opposite direction with a full-grown Rottweiler. He seems to have the dog under control until you pass him, and then the dog yanks him, pulling him to the ground, and making him let go, and now the dog is charging you. What do you do about the dog?
So actually I just had this conversation with one of my friends the other day. If a dog attacked me, dude, like I've gotten into fights with my dog before. I've got a 110-pound American Akita.
Nice.
Because I got too close to his food, and I just grabbed him by the throat and pinned him down, and then he gave up.
Yeah.
But one of my buddies pointed out, like, that's because your dog knows that you're the boss, and he doesn't actually want to harm you, you know?
Yes.
But I always thought, like, if a dog were to, come after me in the wild, I'm not doing that shit where I try and, like, block myself or, like, use my arm to, like, block them. When they come at me, I'm probably going to start with a kick. Like, just kick as hard as I can. Like, I'm
right
kicking
in the fucking head.
Yeah, I'm kicking a 90-yard field goal right at their fucking head.
Yeah.
And if that misses and then they're close, I'm just going for their neck, or I'm just going to try and put my body weight on them. Because people fuck up because they just try and defend themselves, and the dog just goes straight for their arm and shit and starts ripping them up.
Yeah.
But if you actually attack the dog, you're physically bigger. You got to obviously try to avoid the mouth, but if you can get behind them and get your hands around their throat, you can pin them down and then just absolutely fuck that dog up. Like, I love dogs, but I would pound one into non-existence.
I would probably like snap its paw or something it could recover from, but won't attack me. But see,
I'm doing haymakers to the face. You know, I'll take the bite marks, but I'm fucking going until it's like through yelps, everything. Like the fight's already over, but I'm still going.
Yeah, because a big key to the story was in the first sentence. It's an 11-year-old. So even if you were to just like pin this dog,
dude, the way you just posted that was like, yeah, the dog's okay, but you're like fucking up the kid.
You're killing an 11-year-old. Yeah, you need to learn how to hold a dog. You fucking
yeah, the dog. You didn't say the dog was vicious, so the dog comes running after you, and it just wants love. And then you just run over the kid and get on top of it. And then you can just describe and then everything that I said still applies.
Well, like,
you're just beating the shit out of a kid. You learn how to control your dog, you little fuck. Just knocking out teeth. Their parents come over like, whoa, get off of him. Like, no, fuck this kid.
The dog's just patiently sitting there waiting, wagging its tail as you beat the shit out of its little owner.
You should have had an abortion. Now I'm doing it for you.
But I was also thinking, like, if it's protecting its like owner and the owner is a small child, you can't just like pin it down, because as soon as you let go of that shit, this kid has already proven he can't hold it.
No, I'm pinning it down to fuck it up. I'm not pinning it down until it calms down. I'm pinning it down and then just like either putting it in like a headlock or something, or like I said, just throwing haymakers until it stops moving.
Yeah, I'd probably try to choke it to sleep. Do my best not to kill it, and then kill it.
No, dude, I'm saying I'm killing that fucking dog. Like if it comes after me, it's game over. You know,
that's true. I mean, I've been attacked actually by quite a few dogs on deliveries.
Yeah,
but I've been lucky. Like I have gotten bit by a Rottweiler on a delivery before. I got bit right on the fucking ass like a mailman.
Oh,
and
God.
I was, oh man. But there was this one time that this woman, right? She had two dogs, and one was like a Cocker Spaniel, and the other one was like a little bigger. And like the Cocker Spaniel runs up and just bites me right on the fucking leg. Ugh. We're talking like left a bruise, bit me on the leg. And my first instinct was to just turn, kickball change, kick that fucking thing right in the fucking stomach. Like,
I just like I'm at a fucking ballet and I'm trying to make it to the big leagues. Kick that bitch.
I put that thing off the ground. I kicked it so goddamn hard. And then the lady started
just like right
freaking out on me.
No, fuck her. She should control her fucking dog.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I told her, I was like, lady, like, you should
You
be
knew I was
happy I
coming.
chose kicking your dog. Like,
Yeah.
this is California. I should sue you and have the dog dead and have you doxxed and have your, like, I chose to just put your fucking dog away from me. Like,
Yeah,
you
or you
know,
could have just, or if it's something kind of like a corgi, you could have just stepped on its back and broke its back in half. You know,
yeah, like
instead of just kicking it. There's so many different options there.
Yeah, I had many options that were much worse than just punting your dog real quick so it stopped biting me. Like, but,
yeah, dude, that's fucked
I had a German Shepherd come at me once, dude, and I had my hot bag.
Fuck.
I had the pizza bag,
you
right?
swing it at him.
No, so the guy was like, guy opens the door, dog comes out barking. He's like, don't worry about him. He's a mean old asshole, but I got him. And I was like, fine, whatever. Yeah. So then he's like, I got to go get you a tip. So he asked his buddy, who's just like this shithead, like 19-year-old stoner, to come watch the dog. And so, of course, he doesn't. And he's just like, he walks up to the door on his phone and then like answers it and walks away. And then the dog immediately charges at me, already biting, like snapping its teeth. Like you can hear its teeth snapping.
Yeah.
So I'd already given the guy the pizza. So I took the hot bag, opened it, and I shoved the fucking dog's head in it. Half his body, and then I pinned it up against the wall and then just kind of put my knee into its ribs until the guy came back out.
And he's like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing to my dog?
Yeah, he's like, exactly. Kim was like, what are you doing to my dog? I was like, not killing it. Okay, like,
yeah, I could absolutely start just throwing fucking knees into his ribs until they break.
Yeah, fucking throw this dog in a river right now. Fuck you.
Yeah, you'll never see it again. It's gonna go in the Hudson. I know that's New York, but still. No, so like I do definitely come at it knowing that like a Rottweiler, a German Shepherd, those are like notorious like attack dogs that are like really
and they could do damage.
Yeah. I know that like I'm saying all this stuff, but in the moment they're probably gonna be really fucking strong, and like you said, they're gonna just be biting, and I'm gonna try and not get my hand caught in there. But yeah, dude, that's what I'm gonna go for,
Yeah, me too. It's not even about.
Or I'm gonna tase the fuck out of the dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's really just about how much damage a dog can do.
Yeah.
It's not like
so we actually here not too long ago, what started that conversation between me and one of my buddies is it was at a hotel, but a Rottweiler it was a Rottweiler attacked this dude, ripped off his right pectoral muscle, like just bit a chunk out of this dude's chest. Jesus. And then bit his arm down by his wrist and got into his radial nerve.
Wow.
So he was code red, which means like life threatening. So like it got his major artery and then took a bite out of his entire fucking chest.
Jesus. Yeah, I knew that there was this kid in high school that was just absolutely terrifying looking. Yeah. It was this black guy who, when he was a kid, got attacked by like 4 pit bulls. And he was missing both of his ears. A lot of his face was like skin grafts. It ripped off like his cheeks, his lips.
Jesus Christ.
So like this guy literally, he looked like Freddy Krueger. Like his ears were just 2 holes in the side of his head.
Do you kill the kid at that point?
No. He was playing football. He was killing it. He was having a good time. He was probably still getting tons of pussy.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. But he was absolutely terrifying looking.
Yeah. All right. So we got a few more topics we got to get to, and we're running out of time. So, do you want to do a topical debate, or do you want to save that for next week?
Let's go next week. Let's go right to 3 lies, 1 truth.
Okay, 3 lies, 1 truth. So, I'll go first. I've blown up a porta potty with tannerite. I've blown up a car with high grade explosives. I've killed someone before, and I've seen a plane crash and explode.
Fuck. I don't know if you'd be so into 4th of July if you killed someone before, because maybe the loud noises would fuck with you. I've had some PTSD buddies that fucking don't like that shit for sure.
Yeah, I've met a few of those guys too, and yeah.
Yeah. Seen a plane crash and explode. That's pretty wild, and I could see like maybe one of those feeder planes for like crops or whatever going down pretty fucking easy. I'm gonna say blown up a porta potty with tannerite because you seem to love tannerite.
Yeah, 100%, dude. Yep. I tried to throw you off the scent, but yes, our first video we ever did with Redneck News Entertainment was we got 50 pounds of tannerite and put it in a porta potty and blew it up. It's still on our Facebook page.
So what is So what is tannerite? Is it just is it like gunpowder essentially?
No, so it's essentially a legal explosive. It's like ammonium nitrate in like little pellets, and then you add like this metal powder. Basically, I might be getting the chemical composition wrong, but it's a combination explosive. So you mix it together, and then it can only be set off by a high velocity round. So, it's basically got to be like 223, 5.56 or bigger to set it off. Like if you shoot it with a 9mm, it's not going to go off.
What is it about?
It's the kinetic energy that sets off the explosion.
Holy shit. That's fucking dope. Look at you rednecks with your science.
Yeah, so it's fucking... And 50 pounds is a lot. Like a lot.
Sounds like a lot.
Like we were probably 400 yards away, and I mean, it went off, and the shockwave hits you super fucking hard. You know, and there's tons of videos on YouTube of people... shooting off like 2, 3, 4, 500, even up to like 2,000 pounds of tannerite at once. And you're talking like, that's like, if you do that by the Oklahoma building, you know, the fucking government building, you're going to run up to the same result.
I think there's some YouTuber in Utah that has like a ranch where he just blows shit up all the time.
Yeah, Demolition Ranch.
Yeah, Demolition Ranch, exactly. Yeah. They definitely use a lot of that, and they'll, you know, shoot 20 fridges with a tank or something like. Yeah, to see how many they'll get through. Yeah, that shit sounds so fun, man. Like you definitely cannot do that out here.
Yeah, so the car. So I actually blew up a car. We had used a car for one of our other videos. Quint, it was one of Quint's old ones, is the '91 Oldsmobile.
Nice.
And I just put a 1 gallon paint can worth of tannerite into the front seat and shot it, and it blew that fucking car apart. And then on the plane crash, actually it was a drone. Over in Jordan, it was a drone, that, like a Predator drone, that had missiles on it and shit like that. And the unit that I was with was given a specific amount of like frequencies they could use for communication, and they used one that they weren't supposed to, and it interfered with the signal coming from like, you know, like California or something like that, like the United States flying this drone, and the drone crashed at this base with all of its explosives, and they had to detonate it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
That's fucking cool. God damn, dude. I wonder if you were to try to blow up a porta potty with tannerite out here, I think you would probably be on the news.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
because I mean, it's a loud explosion. Like, there's definitely a difference. When we did that car. It was right next to a highway, and one of the deputies had someone pulled over, and we're like, oh, fuck, okay, we'll wait. Yeah. And then he started to drive off, and then once he got clear of, like, downrange where, like, you know, we were pointed where the projectile, the bullet couldn't hit anything behind it, and the highway at that point ran kind of perpendicular, or excuse me, parallel. And we waited until he like got past us, and we shot it, and it was fucking loud. Even just like that, however many pounds that was, maybe 10 pounds. He like fucking stopped and then drove around trying to find out where the fuck we were, because he could see us. Well, I'm sure it scared the shit out of him.
Yeah. And is that like, if he would have approached you, is it just like, hey, that was cool, like, good job?
Yeah, he probably would have been like, hey, that scared the shit out of me. What are you guys doing? I'm like, oh, we just shot that. You blew up that car with tannerite. And he's like, can I see the footage?
Yeah, you got any left? You got another car? Oh, you guys want to shoot the squad car?
Yeah, dude, it's at the top of the car, like not the hood, but like the actual like top of the car, a good 100 yards, and probably 30 yards up in the air. It's all on our Facebook page, Redneck News Entertainment. If you guys want to see this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking check it out. God damn, that sounds awesome. All right, so for mine, I dropped a baby. I accidentally started a kitchen fire. I grabbed a large black security guard's penis. I got arrested for possession of marijuana.
You know what? As unlikely as it sounds, I'm gonna go for you grabbing a dick.
Damn it! Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Ding ding ding. I could definitely see that happening because you said that you go like to clubs and shit like that, and someone's trying to kick you out, or you accidentally grabbed his dick. But I could definitely see that.
Yeah, I was at a rave once, and the security guard, when he patted me down, huge black guy, fucking huge, and I'm a big dude, so huge is huge, and he like when he was patting me down, he touched my dick like 3 times. He just. I don't know what it was because I know.
Was it like a light touch or like he cupped it?
It was like a light touch, but he kept making his way back. Cause like,
he's like, man, I'm gonna see this dude's packing.
Well, like a crafty way to get like enough drugs for one person into like an event. Like, let's say you wanted to like take like 1 or 2 pills of ecstasy into like an event. The craftiest way you could do it is to put it on your dick, on the underside where your dick lays onto your balls.
Yeah,
and then like tape it or whatever. So
I don't know what that's like because my dick's too small. But go ahead.
You could strap a Tic Tac to that bad boy as long as it's not long ways, maybe sideways.
Yeah, maybe.
Hey.
Well, I mean, but my dick goes inside of me so often, I'd have to put it on the very tip.
Oh yeah, you go on like SpongeBob's nose. It pushes in.
Yeah, exactly.
So this guy kept touching my dick. And I thought it was hilarious. And then later in the night, I was doing something, but basically like, I think I was like dancing or something, but I just remember like my hand swung back and then just feeling a giant penis. And then I looked
like you like felt it on the back of your hand or like on your hand. You're like, what is that? And so you like fondled it a little bit.
It was it was the latter. It was the latter. It was fucking.
Shit.
My
You're
hand
like,
hit
what the
something.
fuck is this? Oh, that's a cock. Oh, that's a shit.
It was straight out just like, what the fuck? Oh, whoa! And then I turned back, and it's the same security guard that touched my dick like 3 times. So now we've both touched each other's dicks, and I was like, we're even.
Does that make you gay or what?
It made me a little gay.
Did you guys just start making out at that point?
I'll tell you what, it makes me gay. Made him uncomfortable. He didn't like that shit at all. All right, but yeah, I mean, close. I was watching a baby once, and I wasn't really watching it. Like they was like, "You're in charge," and then they gave the baby to the mom. So I was like, "Okay, I'm definitely not in charge, right?" Yeah. And then the fucking thing fell out of an RV and hit its head on the bottom step on the way down.
Oh fuck! What the fuck, bro?
It ragdolled so hard, dude. And the dad was like fucking with me later. He's like, "Bro, I told you to watch my daughter." And I was like, He's like, "I'm just kidding. The wife was watching that dumb bitch."
Yeah. Besides the fact that the baby just got its skull cracked on the fucking step.
That baby's going to war in the UK for us now.
Yeah.
And then Bubbles has started a kitchen fire for sure. And
I don't doubt that at all.
All right. Yeah. So we're running out of time here. What do we got, like 4 minutes or something like that?
Yeah. Let's hit common misconceptions, and then we'll do hip hop versus hick hop and topical debate next week.
All right, yeah. All right, so this week is about cars. So go ahead and list off what your things are.
Okay, so everyone in the city drives a Prius. Everyone thinks that driving a diesel truck is equivalent to the Holocaust. Everyone has to take their car to get worked on because they don't know how to do an oil change at a bare minimum. And flashy cars are considered cool and a flex.
Damn. I'm going to say if you go to San Francisco, there are fucking Priuses everywhere.
Yeah.
It is crazy. And then when you come out of San Francisco, every Middle Eastern person has a fucking Prius. That's for goddamn sure. They are everywhere. Everybody I've ever met whose name is like Sebji or something like that has a Prius. Yeah. So I'll give you that one. Diesel trucks. That's not as much of a thing as it was, but I would say 10 years ago, like when we were kids, it was seriously was looked at like you were a piece of shit. Like when everybody was freaking out about that kind of stuff. But I'd say that is kind of gone. That's died off a little bit. Everyone has to work on their car. Most of my friends can't do their own oil change.
Jesus Christ. That's like the most basic thing. Do they know how to change a tire?
No. I have so many friends.
I'm gonna go open up a fucking mechanic shop in fucking California.
Yeah. No, yeah. And you could charge like $5 million an hour because it's California. It's crazy, dude. Like, yeah, no, I know how to do. For me, okay, so I have my 2 cars, right? I've got like a piece of crap 97 Corolla, and I do all the work on that myself. Anything that needs to be done, even if I've never done it, I'll do on that car.
Yeah.
But then I have like I have a 2016 Buick. I won't do a fucking thing to that car.
Yeah, because you don't want to fuck it up.
Yeah, no, I'm too terrified that I'd fuck everything about that up and like void every warranty there's ever been and get a letter from Buick calling me an asshole and fat. Like,
yeah.
And yeah, flashy cars is definitely a thing. The JDM movement is a fucking thing. If you have like a Lamborghini, everybody's Japanese domestic motors.
Oh,
so
okay,
like
gotcha.
people taking like Hondas and putting like a bigger motor and like a sticker on the window. And,
okay, gotcha.
Like that's a flex, or putting lights on it. And there's a lot of car shows out here for a lot of different types of cars.
Mm-hmm.
So cars are definitely a big flex here for sure, especially flashy ones. And now I have my city misconceptions about country folks.
Okay.
If you don't drive American, you're a faggot.
I was wondering if you're gonna hit the hard F or not. All right.
Okay, if you don't own a truck, you're a faggot. If you drive a Prius, you're a faggot. Mud tires are fashion, and you're destined to see at least one full-size U.S. flag flying from the back of a vehicle, like every time you go out.
Okay. So if you don't drive American, not so much anymore. But like, if you're not out in public, no one's gonna like give you side eye. But with your friends, yeah, they're gonna give you shit if you're not driving American. If you don't own a truck, yeah, like men around here are expected to have a truck. Like if you, especially if you're single or something like that, and you don't drive a truck, regardless of how old it is, girls will kind of like, oh, he like drives a fucking Prius or something. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of is embedded in the culture without really being in the culture. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a truck, definitely girls get fucking wet. Like I remember I had this 2013 Ram 2500 Tradesman, which is a crew cab with an extra long bed, and my sister-in-law had a friend that came over, and she's like, whose truck is outside and when can I fuck them? Like just based solely off of the truck. So that's not something that's like uncommon that you'll find around here.
Is it just that like if you don't have one, you're kind of fucked? Like everybody should like needs a truck? Is that why?
Yeah, everyone pretty much needs a truck, because I'm sure out there in this city, like you might know somebody who has a truck. Like if you need to move or go get something. Otherwise, you're just getting a U-Haul around here. Like the really only U-Haul things you'll see are just like pull behind trailers for a car, because not everyone has a car trailer. Like you don't see like renting a truck around here.
I had like one good reliable truck buddy, and then he did a bunch of work on his truck, and now I don't want to ask him to use it.
Yeah,
he had just like this old Chevy like piece of like, I don't want to say a piece of shit, but it was old. And then like he restored it and actually got it painted and did everything to it. Nice. I'm like, I'm not throwing a couch in this fucking thing. Like,
yeah, no, not at all.
Because out here, like, unless you need to move, like, you don't really need one. It's just hard on gas. It's like $5 a gallon right now.
Jesus Christ! It's like $2.50 here.
It's almost $5 for 91, and then for 87, it's like $4.50 at some places. $4.
Fuck that shit.
It's awful. It is not.
Yeah, so
fun.
mud tires are semi-fashion, semi-utility. So you won't see mud tires on anything less than like a 3/4 ton truck.
Okay.
Mostly. And those are usually the trucks where people, unless it's a fucking pavement princess, they're taking it out and actually going through mud holes and stuff. Because there's plenty of back roads around here.
So like you're not seeing somebody with like an S10 on like a 3-inch lift kit and mud tires or nothing.
If you see that, it's probably because they actually go take it mudding. They don't just drive it around. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Like, yes, mud tires do look good as fuck, but most of the people that spend the extra money to put mud tires on do actually take it out. Otherwise, they're not going to spend that kind of money. Because we're also kind of poor around here.
Well, yeah, because people will have like some type of crazy expensive build on their car out here, but they're not necessarily race car drivers or going to the track ever. Yeah, so they're never going over the fucking speed limit than more than 10 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's more like utility / kind of a flex, but it's more like utility / hobby purposes whenever you see mud tires.
Okay, this next one I'm really interested in.
So, yes, depending on the type of year or the time of year. So definitely around here, yeah, or around this time, the 4th of July, fuck yeah, you're gonna see fucking 2. You know,
Okay, yeah.
High school students. Yep, on Fridays you're gonna see American flags. Probably
Why is that?
a
Football
blue line
games?
flag. Yep.
Okay.
A blue line flag. This year, my high school, like I went to school in the middle of a bean field, like legit a bean field.
Okay.
And so it's super rural. And every football game, most trucks had 3 flags that have the American flag, a blue line flag, and then the Trump 2020 flag on it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, so I mean, it's mostly it's more of one of those things where, like, society tells you that you're fucking evil if you fly an American flag, a blue flag or a blue line flag, and then a Trump flag. So it's one of those like, fuck you type deal. Like everyone around you agrees with you, but it's still like a thing where you got to say fuck you. You know what I mean?
It is one of those like I don't think I've seen a Trump flag out here that wasn't at least on the top of like a very tall flagpole.
Yeah,
you know
so they can't get fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we still had people around here that would try and fucking vandalize your shit if you had a Trump 2020 sticker or a flag or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering.
But those people get fucked up eventually.
Okay, yeah, because I was kind of wondering about the shift because like out here, it's very like liberal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like your Trump supporters are very loud, but also kind of few and far between.
Yeah. Around here, it's more like around here, the norm is conservative Republican, except for Manhattan. It's pretty liberal because I mean it's a D1 university.
Yeah.
So everyone like agrees, and it's kind of frowned upon to bring up politics and religion in conversations. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see people with like any sort of political like flag or sticker or bumper sticker, you know, on their shit, I roll my eyes. Like even if I agree with whatever the fuck their thing is, I'm like, dude, we don't fucking need that shit around here. Like if you like politics is fucking everywhere, please don't make it when I'm driving down the road, you know?
Yeah.
So a lot of people will like if they support Trump, then it's like a quiet thing. And if you ask them, they'll tell you for sure. But it's not in your face. But the more progressives in this area are the loud ones, where they'll just be like super up in your face, you know, because they're counterculture in this area. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see that.
So you have to deal with a lot of that shit where it's like, dude, I'm not even trying to talk politics right now, and then you're being a dickhead about what you assume I believe. You know, I
just flat out tell people I don't vote. Like, yeah, like, you know, oh, you must be, you know, this or that. I'm like, I just don't. I don't vote. I've never opened a fucking packet to vote. I've never tried to vote. I don't like. I live in California. My vote's already been made.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like,
yep, exactly.
Yeah, or I tell people I'm libertarian because then they just usually don't have like a comeback. They're like, oh, he's crazy.
They don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, okay, cool. I'll be libertarian then.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for this the Tuesday show this week. Look for us on Friday. You can watch us on YouTube. I'll put all the links to all of our social medias and stuff like that will be in the episode description. Make sure to go check out our website. We'll have all of our show notes on there, some behind the scenes stuff. You can sign up for our monthly newsletter. All that stuff. It's citybumpkinsofficial.com. Don't put www because for whatever fucking reason it doesn't work. So it's just citybumpkinsofficial.com, and it'll take you right to our website. Also, please leave us a 5-star review. Just scroll down just a little bit. Whatever you're fucking listening on, just use your fat fucking thumb. Just scroll down a little bit and hit the 5-star, and then leave us an actual review. And we'll like a word review, and we'll read that shit on air. You know?
Oh yeah. Also, if you're typing www in still, you make sure you don't hit your life alert button on accident.
Yeah.
You're too old to be watching a show.
Go to bed. Yeah, exactly. So, leave us a 5-star review, guys. Tell your friends about us. Send us an email, leave us a voicemail, all that good stuff. So, also, get a sticker. Also, please check out my other podcast I've got. It's BBcast, BBCAST. I do that with my co-host Quint, and shows come out every Monday.
Yep, and then I've got Follow Me for Thickness in the Shine. I have that's with me and my producer Thomas, and that comes out Wednesday nights.
So, all right, man. Well, it was good talking to you, and we'll see all you guys on Friday.
Hell yeah, brother. Happy America.
Happy America.